Hey, I'm back. So, today I'm going to show you this Ocean by Naked art exhibition I went to. So this is digital art with a kind of unfortunate name. There's nothing naked in it, it's just the name. And you can see it here, and what it is, it's all digital art, and it's mostly projection mapping, but it has some other elements too. So you can catch this in Yokohama if it's still 2019 and it's in November or December, but it'll be closed soon. So you can see here they have the projection mapping on the floor, and this was really cool. So here we went to another room, and you see the projection mapping, but this is like a normal wall, and you could touch it, and whenever you touch it, it kind of like mixes the paint around. So I like how they had this, and it was kind of like an interactive experience. It wasn't actually so big, but you can see here this is one of the rooms. But it was interesting. I kind of wish they had more. I went to another digital art exhibition last year. It was by Team Lab, and it was a little bit bigger, where this one was kind of in a mall type area, like a shopping building, and it's maybe like I guess the size of like 2 or 3 stores. So it's smaller than the other one, but it still had some good things. I really like this technology, and I'm hoping they use this for some things in the future, especially for the Tokyo Olympics. I think this would be really cool, even if they can't use this kind of like touch technology where you're actually touching the wall and altering it. This is another room. So you see here, these are all walls. So if you're wondering like, oh, these are like screens, they're not special screens. They're just something you project on the wall. And you see all these things where it looks like shadows and fish. These are actually people. So what it does is basically it creates a shadow wherever you're standing, and then it creates a fish where your head should be. So for some reason it's not working for me now. Later it actually starts showing up. But you can see here on the walls they also have like fish moving here. It's cool, they move everywhere, and they go down and up and everything. But also, I actually like they actually got them to go on the floor too, which I'm not sure if I followed it correctly. Here they go. Yeah, see they go on the floor and they go everywhere all around you. So it's really cool. I think they're doing the motion tracking stuff with the face and everything using like cameras in the wall, which you can kind of see. Or those might be projectors, I don't know. They have projectors everywhere. I think they're mostly from the ceiling. But you can see on the floor like the fish are actually swimming on the floor and everything. So it was really interesting. It was cool to experience. I actually kind of want to go back and do it again when I don't have this camera in front of me. It kind of ruined the experience somewhat for me, but I might go again. And it's not terribly expensive, so I think it was about 1,400 yen or so. So you can see here, like the person holding up, it looks like a smartphone and waving. That's actually me. And see there, it's moving this fish near my head. I may not have been tracking me because I have the phone in front of my face, but you can see these are other people, and they have the fish here. This was kind of interesting, but I kind of wish they did more with it. This is a different room, so they have like a underwater experience where it goes not only all around you on all the walls, but it also is on the floor, which I'll try to show. So you can see it actually looks like an aquarium. I'm surprised the resolution is so good on the walls like this coming from a projector. I want to say this is sponsored by, I think, like, is it Epsilon maybe? I don't know, but it's one of the like printing companies and projector companies that is working with them, and so I guess that's why everything looks so crisp. Hopefully it comes out crisp in this video. I don't know if it will, but actually in real life it is really crisp. And you see shots like that, it's like, wow, it looks like it's actually going down. So that's one of the cool things about it. I tried to do 3D sound for this video, but I actually might shut that off or make that low in volume, because for this, like, the 3D sound isn't really that useful, to be honest. But you can see the floor is actually, it looks really cool. This is the next room. So all along the walls, they have this projection mapping where they have this like ocean scene. You can kind of see the top. That's one of the things I think they didn't do so well. If you look at the ceiling is kind of like an uncovered like warehouse or something. So it doesn't look so great. I kind of wish they would have done something else and like put like a mirror there. Like there you see like they have a mirror on the wall. But this part I think was really cool. So if you look here, this is projection mapping on sand. So if you see, I'm putting my hand down, like there's actual sand there. And you can touch the sand, but it has projection mapping, so it looks like it has water and like seashells and other things and bubbles, which aren't really there. but it's a really good illusion. Like in real life, it actually looks fairly real. I think just because it's projecting on the sand, so it's kind of an uneven surface, so it makes it look even better. And then when you touch these little things that are lit up, it turns into like a crab or a snail or a squid or something else. But it's really cool, and it has sounds there too. But I think the really cool part is the actual sand. But here, if you touch the wall, also you see like it makes a bubble, and then some fish or something comes out, which is really cool. I'm trying to do it again. There we go. And this was really cool. So it's an interactive thing. I didn't take my son to this, but I think I actually will if I go back, because this was actually really interesting. And yeah, I'm just surprised with the resolution that it looks so good. So here it is. They have like the stingray going over the sand and everything, and it looks good in the video, but like in real life, I think it looks even better. It's really amazing how they did that. So you can see the little like glowing balls and everything. So if you touch those, it kind of turns into something. Hopefully somebody will touch it. I wanted to touch it there, but I think it was too far away, so I couldn't. Here, somebody's gonna touch one of these. It's not super responsive. It's not a touch screen, obviously. It's just sand, but I think they did a fairly good job of tracking, so it can tell when you're touching the walls or the sand, etc. Like that. Yeah. Not as good as an actual touchscreen, unfortunately, but still cool technology. So here they had kind of a little show also, where they you could kind of sit down, and it projected it all over the wall and all over the floor, so it seemed like you're going, down underwater. So that's why you have the showtime there. I'll show you a little bit of the show. I don't want to put all their stuff out there, I want to tease some people so they actually go see it. But you see they have it there, and the really cool thing is they actually project on the floor, so it kind of makes it more immersive. See, they have a whale there, and then later it goes, deeper underwater and everything. Floor and the screen aren't so connected there. I don't know what happened. Yeah, this is really beautiful. They kind of did the jellyfish there. So besides the actual like underwater theme, it's just really beautiful overall. Just seeing everything there, like the overall art was really beautiful. So I don't know who came up with the concept, but the concept was good. Execution was fairly good. I don't know. My editing wasn't that good. I just cut out there for no reason. Hopefully I'll get rid of that in the final cut. But here you see the very end. This is the the exit, and so they have this, and it looks kind of like the ocean floor here. Actually, not the ocean floor, like the tides or something coming in, and it looks really beautiful. But the problem with it is, you see like the lights and things. When you go out of the exit, it throws all this light in the room, which kind of ruins the effect. So I wish they would have put like a screen or another room or something between that, so that didn't happen. Because having that light in there just kind of ruins things. But it does look really beautiful, and I especially like how they put it on the floor, and the two sides both have the projection mapping. So I hope they use this for the 2020 Olympics someplace, and they, use this more, because I think it looks really great. I had a really good time with this. It wasn't too expensive. The other one, the Team Lab, was really expensive. I want to say it was like 3,000 to 4,000 yen, so it's like $30 to $40. But this was only about a little bit over 1,000 yen, so it was great. So if you like this, give me a thumbs up, and I'll do more of these in the future. And if you haven't subscribed, but until next time, see you.